Alrighty, boys. Time to teach you boys how to win every game with Kayn. Up against Kha'Zix, GP, Swain, Veigar, and Alistar. So believe it or not, this game's actually going to be way better for red Kayn than it is for blue Kayn. But I will say, Edge Knight would be pretty nice. So I don't know if you guys know about the Kha'Zix matchup. There's certain matchups for every new Kayn main that are extremely difficult, and I would say this is probably one of them. I would say confidently this is probably one of them, because this matchup requires so much thought and where you need to be at all times. Because if you take one misstep and you're getting caught out for free, you're always going to wind up getting murdered. Kha'Zix is just so good at hunting you down and killing you. So I'm going to take a normal clear that I would normally do, like a top to bot full clear or a Raptor start full clear, and I'm actually going to completely swap it around. So as opposed to going for like, you know, like what I just mentioned, like camping bot in that way, I'm actually going to look to start bot side. And if I still want to look to camp bot, I can show you how I will. But what I'm going to look to do, and this is really greedy, but I don't think they would be waiting right here. I'm going to slam a trinket right there. Because the thing you have to worry about when you're starting blue and or wolves is if they start raptors and they invade you early. Oh, wow, so he clears the vision. I'm actually surprised that he saw that my trinket was there because he wasn't in vision. Oh yeah, look, he's starting right there. Perfect. So the importance of Hwei getting vision on that is that this guy wants to do raptor start and then look to go like smite my Gromp away or something. But because he's wasting so much time clearing wards, he's not going to be able to make it in time. You know what? I think I will hold on to my smite. So normally what I'd do is I'd smite the Gromp when blue's sub 200 HP. I like to farm 2 camps at the same time, but I'm actually going to look to hold on to my smite. Because it is very typical of a Kha'Zix to like early invade you. Or just any champ that starts raptors to early invade you. So, to avoid any of that negative stuff, I just save my smite and then I ping out over here, make sure that things are looking fun, make sure things are looking cool. Alright, and then yeah, do a little bot to top full clear. And whenever you're starting blue, you have the luxury of putting 2 in your queue early on, so I don't need to actually level my E. I'm going to teach you guys something really, really high tech. So my entire game plan into Kha'Zix is don't get invaded. And I know that he started around bot side, right? So if I know that he started around bot side and I'm trying not to get invaded, wouldn't it be smarter to do my Krugs instead of my red here? And actually wait to do my red? And you could actually see Swain even try to like see me there, which gives me even more of an impression that Kha'Zix is going to look to invade me on this camp, right? No, he didn't. So since he's not on this camp at this exact moment, it's fair to assume that he's in his own top side. But that kind of like thought process is exactly what will keep you alive in these kind of matchups. If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong, and you need to be prepared for it to go wrong. So if Kha'Zix can invade me, he will invade me, and I'm going to make sure that I'm playing safe to make sure it's not going to happen. Because the only way that he can win this game, realistically, is if he gets an early gank on me, cheeses me, and he snowballs off that. So denying him any possibility of being able to do any of that is where you're going to find success. So he actually didn't show on top scuttle immediately, so there's a small chance he could have ran straight to bot scuttle and or bot to just get a gank off. Now the odds of him staying on the map to do his raptors is extremely high. That's exactly what they look to do. So you can see Swain actually wants their summer reset there with his W. Kind of a waste of his own time. Anything. Okay, this guy too. Also is quite persistent with his obnoxious tendencies. I'll hold on to my trinket while I still have one. Trinket and sweeper. So they overextended really hard and they got 1 kill. I'm gonna use my E. Can we beat them to the pinch? No, but I could get on top of this Veigar. Now, do you guys want to know why I flashed on this Veigar immediately? It actually makes perfect sense. So Veigar doesn't walk up, he walks towards the wall. If enemies walk towards the wall, it's kind of letting you know that they have flash up and they're looking to flash away. So if he's looking to flash away, if I flash on him immediately there and slow him, how can he flash to get away from me if he's in the center of the pit? There's no way, correct? Because he needs to be towards a wall in order to flash to safety. So he can flash further into the pit because he's still stuck in there. So flashing insta there guarantees a nice little freebie kill. Now the odds that I lost my Raptors here, I would say it's at like a 30% chance. Depending on how aggressive this guy is. The fact that he hasn't ganked or looked for anything makes it higher than 30. I was going to say it's like 60 or 50, but he actually didn't take the camp, I'm surprised. So he hasn't ganked, he hasn't invaded me, and nor has he really done anything. These are the type of games where you kind of just win the jungle all by yourself by just existing. I know he's going to be around top scuttle to look to spawn camp this. He might even look for a top gank, but because this Zac is 6, and he's in a good position, and he has a fully stacked wave, there's not really a way that he could die, right? Oh, he soloed the dragon. Wow, that's interesting. Don't see that often. He actually skipped a camp to solo the dragon there. The hell? The reason why that's so bad is because Kha'Zix needs to build leverage as early as possible. Just kinda hope my Hui would see me and walk towards me. Nothing. Maybe Zac will walk here, help me get the scuttle, something. Ulti?
Such an obsequious pupil.
An ally has been slain.
Ugh.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm surprised I didn't just press ulti there, but that's fine. It happens. Yeah, because if Kha'Zix flashes and uses E, there's no way to like stay on top of me, so Zac presses R. There's no way that I could die there, but it's fine. Like I said, it's all good. Alright. Just farm all my camps up. Now this game's gonna actually be a little bit more close. I'm sure that'll make it more interesting for you guys to watch, so that's the good news. Because we so far don't really have anyone reliable to play off of this game. Which, like I said, it's perfect for a viewing experience. I'm sure you guys are given a lot of teams that you don't really have anyone to work through. Like, yeah, they're doing fine on their own, but I'd rather have teammates that I can work through that are behind than teammates that are ahead that only play for themselves and only think of themselves. Best way to play this game is like a team game. That's pretty much how it's designed to be played. I actually need to wait for my Q. Okay, nice. That's good. Nice little counter gank there. Others could jump on me, so I want to make sure that I'm keeping this forward in. So, now, the fun thing about these runes and this build, and I keep mentioning this because it's very important, is that you can go whatever form you want first. So let's say, hypothetically, I'm playing this game and the form I get first is blue as opposed to red when I fully intend to go red Kayn here because Swain, GP, Veigar, Alistar. You know, I think it just makes a lot more sense to go red Kayn here. But, if I want to go blue, and I have my blue form first, what's the point of waiting, right? Because I have 4 more minutes to play way more aggressive. Think about all the extra camps I'm going to get because of my clear speed. Think about all the extra fights I'm going to be able to take because I got my form so much faster. Overall, it's better in like every single way, right? To get an early form. So, with that in mind, let's game. I need to get all my baby Krugs. I want to be quick here. Speed is the name of the game. So, once you get your form, you immediately want to set your sights on the objectives. Early game, it's all about gold, XP, getting ganks off. After that, it's all about objectives. Okay, we can actually maybe look for a play here. And observing players very good. But see, notice that guy backs off. I could go to this guy's top side and invade him, but let's say hypothetically this play lasts longer. Say anyone overstays, I can get a free kill. So scouting for overstays, very important, especially because after I get form, I get home guards. So I'm gonna move so fast on the map here. So Vigar, I'd assume, doesn't want to reset, right? Probably wants to stay. Shin might even kill himself here, being greedy. So what's worth more, 100 gold or 300 gold? 300 gold, I'd say. Don't get me wrong, I love invading, but I mean, when it's this free, you might as well take it, right? That's why it's good to be observant of the map. Target's like 20. So I definitely want to gravitate more towards the bot side of the map here. Oh, I don't get my ulti off there. That's my fault. I greeted way too hard, trying to get all my damage off. I also walked into Alistar Q. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. That was just grief by me all around. Dude, I have not been playing good these games. Oh man. It's okay, I'll teach you how to win even without playing good. Because it's all about the mind. Sometimes it's not about the mechanics. Sometimes you can have really bad mechanics like me and still win. Okay, so right now, the smartest play on the map is to play for that bot side objective, right? So, I can go bot side camps into Dragon, into something.
An ally has been slain.
I'd kill this with my Q, I think.
Every corpse a lesson.
Yeah.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, she's flash. Didn't know.
An enemy has been slain.
He flashes, there's no need for me to like go in deep here. I can just save my ulti for the Kazakhs.
Zen walks in my shadow.
Slain an enemy.
Alright. Well, I kill Alistar there, and pretty much guarantee that we get Dragon, right? Hey, Krugs, Dragon. I think that's pretty worth it to use my ulti for.
Has destroyed a turret.
Tower. All that jazz.
Team has destroyed a turret.
The dark is gone. Our enemy
All I need is Milio to help me, really. I can't go in too deep because look at my mana. I know a lot of people would probably be questioning why am I not going in harder. Look at my mana. What I can do though is play the smart game, so I didn't have enough mana to make a play there, but knowing Kazakhs has all of his topside camps up, I can just flash kill him, take his topside. Pretty successful, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I don't know why that Swain wanted to be so aggressive on me there. I have blue, so I'm regenerating mana pretty intensely here. There's one. I also use ulti. We can just wait it out, just get tower placed while we wait here. I want to slow him to make sure he can't run anywhere. Just auto W like that. No, I actually want to run straight to my Edge of Night, or straight to my bot side after getting Edge of Night, and I can face check every bush and not have to worry about a thing. And next item we're gonna get Grudge. I want to get my boots here because I didn't rush Yumu, so I want to get as much MS as we can. Because right now we're kind of sluggish. So, but obviously if you have a full item to buy, always prioritize full item over anything else. So yeah, I knew he was gonna go to the Dragon. Can't get the Dragon, but it can get our bot side camps, make sure we don't get invaded. Besides our blue, of course. But also can maybe make a counter play here. So Kazakh's no E.
An ally has
EP,
been
he's gonna
slain.
overextend here, so he's gonna go for the wave. I just full tank it too, because I had Janite. Nice. And yeah, that's kind of the main power spike of having Voltaic and then Edge Knight. Because I have two items finished. This guy has 1.5. I'm pretty strong there. I was able to tag him with the W while I was killing the GP. So a lot of the times when I aim my W, I actually normally aim it towards the target I want to ulti. But I wanted to ulti Kha'Zix there because I obviously didn't need any extra damage to kill GP. He was dead just to my auto Q. Extra auto.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And I would just invade. Yeah, once you enter the mid game and you can start taking camp after camp after camp, that's pretty much how you solidify your advantages. Getting objectives and invading. So early mid is all about getting gold XP, and then after that it's all about getting objectives. We didn't have anyone to help us get the objective earlier, so we kind of did a little bit lax on that, but...
My enemies will have no.
Do you notice I don't have my ulti, so am I going in really aggressively on this guy? No. Oh, the FF. Okay, perfect. Oh, you guys miss out on 10 more minutes of informative gameplay. Unfortunate. GG's!